Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. The repository not found error when trying to push to a Git repository is a common issue that can arise due to several reasons. This tutorial will walk you through some of the most common causes of this error and how to fix them. Common causes of repository not found error. 1. Incorrect remote URL. The URL of the remote repository might be incorrect. 2. Authentication issues. You might not have access to the repository, or your authentication credentials are incorrect. 3. Repository does not exist. The repository may have been deleted or moved. 4. Case sensitivity. Git is case sensitive, so ensure that the repository name matches exactly. Step-by-step fix. Let's walk through how to diagnose and fix the issue. Step 1. Check the remote URL. First, verify that the remote URL is correct. You can check the remote URL by running. This will display the current remotes associated with your local repository. Example output asterisk. If the URL is incorrect, you can change it with the following command. Step 2. Verify your credentials. If the URL is correct, the next step is to check your authentication credentials. If you are using HTTPS, ensure you have the right username and personal access token, PAT. If you are using SSH, make sure your SSH keys are set up correctly. To set up a personal access token, go to your GitHub settings and create a token with appropriate permissions. If you need to set up SSH keys, follow these steps. 1. Generate a new SSH key, if you don't have one. Follow the prompts to save the key. 2. Add your SSH key to the SSH agent. 3. Add your SSH key to your GitHub account by copying the key. Then paste it into your GitHub SSH keys settings. Step 3. Check repository existence and permissions. Make sure that the repository exists on GitHub and that you have permission to access it. You can do this by navigating to the repository URL in your web browser. If it doesn't exist, you might need to create it. If you do have permission issues, contact the repository owner for access. Step 4. Check for case sensitivity. Lastly, ensure that the repository name is correctly spelled and matches the case. GitHub repositories are case sensitive. Example scenario. Let's say you're trying to push to a repository named myrepo but you receive the following error. Solution steps. 1. Check remote URL asterisk. If it shows myrepo with incorrect casing, change it. 2. Verify credentials. Ensure you are logged in with the correct GitHub account. If using HTTPS, check your PAT. If using SSH, ensure your keys are added. 3. Repository validation. Go to https://github.com/username/myrepo and check if it exists. 4. Push again. Conclusion. If you follow these steps and double-check each potential issue, you should be able to resolve the repository not found error when pushing to Git. If the problem persists, consider reaching out to your repository host support for further assistance.